A special message to the internet velocity gurus and their mass following.
To those that think that you can reinvent this great game, listen. To those who think that velocity can supersede all aspects of pitching, listen. To those that think that locating pitches is only possible for soft tossers, listen. And to those who carry the water for the velocity gurus, listen up. Never ever lose sight of the necessity of locating pitches. It is a harsh reality for those who deny it. Now, the internet chatter and Twitter experts sadly have a very strong underlying influence on young pitchers. Now, anyone who understands pitching cringes at all the stupid all or nothing arguments in regards to velocity versus location. To the wonks out there who claim that you can only locate when you throw 75 miles an hour, you are a wonk. Sure, you're young and clueless and you want to live on the edge. You're high octane, you want to pitch fast. You aspire to throw the ball past anyone and everyone. Well, your career might go even faster than you can imagine with that mindset. So if you think all you need to do is get your velocity at 95 plus and you've got it made, you got another thing coming. Do you know how many pitchers are stuck in the minor leagues or given the walking papers after a few seasons who throw 95 plus? And this is not anything new. And you know why that is? Because they can't locate, whether it be their fastball or their secondary pitches. Teams lose patience with this because they can't win when these liabilities are on the mound. Now, it could be a long, drawn-out process from one-dimensional mindset to becoming a more complete and dynamic pitcher. It takes a lot of time to reinvent yourself into a pitcher who understands that his main goal is to execute each pitch consistently with conviction. You can't throw the ball past everyone, especially when you're inconsistent around the zone. Hitters will look to one spot and time it. Now, getting back to this all or nothing nonsense about velocity versus location. If a guru ever uses the line to you that scouts want to see 95 to the backstop, run like hell. Block them, mute them, unfollow them. Whatever you have to do to immediately stop their negative influences from creeping in. They clearly know nothing about baseball and surely do not have your best interest in mind. Now, anyone who forces you to choose between velocity and location should not be allowed in baseball. Now, if you can throw 95 and locate, along with changing speeds, the scouts will take you very, very seriously. That's when you got it going on for yourself. Not when you have a better chance of tuning up the mascot than throwing a strike. And in congruence with the ignorance of this stupid argument, every time it is mentioned to a pitcher, why can't you attempt to locate at the velocity which you desire to throw? Here's the usual response. The gurus have gotten to him. So stop with this all or nothing garbage. It's absolute nonsense and will get you absolutely nowhere. It destroys careers. Don't want to believe me? Let's consider this. Pitcher A can pitch at 95 miles an hour. He can locate his fastball at all four quadrants of the strike zone and command his secondary pitches and change speeds very well. Pitcher B throws 95 plus and wants to throw the ball through a brick wall every time he gets on the mound, even if it takes him the first two batters to find the strike zone. He may have some decent secondary pitches, however he is frequently behind in the count and rarely in a spot to use them. Pitcher A is drafted in the first round and receives a $2 million signing bonus. He is sent to high A. Pitcher B is drafted in the 24th round and gets a $40,000 signing bonus. He gets sent to rookie ball. Now, Pitcher A's stuff is very projectable to the major leagues. Pitcher B is a long work in progress with a half-hearted commitment from the organization. They have no timetable for his call-up. Pitcher A quickly works his way up to the minor leagues and is called up to the show in 2.5 years. In 2.5 years, Pitcher B is on his third organization and yet to make it to Double A. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Now, as Pitcher A has long been able to locate his pitches well since he was in high school, he has been very efficient in getting ahead of hitters and not driving up his pitch count. He continued to do so through college and the minors. As a result, when he landed in the bigs, his arm was fresh, his mechanics were fluid. And he was able to enjoy a 15-year career in the show, which has provided a great deal of financial security for him and his family for the rest of his life. Pitcher B may figure it out and pull himself together and make it to the bigs for a solid career, or just a cup of coffee. Or he could be out of the game by the time he's 26 years old. Who knows? Now, when you enhance the dynamics of pitching, it increases effectiveness and efficiency, as both are long-term pillars of the craft. When you stay one-dimensional and in the dark, it will be a short-lived, frustrated career. Now, as a young pitcher watching this, you have a great opportunity now to advance who you are as a pitcher. Absorb the information which can benefit you to the type of pitcher which you are, and then apply it. Now, beware of the gurus and the so-called experts. They provide zero guarantees. You know the type. Sign up with us and you'll be throwing 95 in 3 months. Yeah, right. Keep dominating, my friend. Do you want to throw harder? I mean, sure. Who doesn't? Do you want to learn how to pitch? I don't know why people always turn their noses up at that one. Look, the guys enshrined in Cooperstown knew how to pitch. They could get hitters out 8 ways till Sunday, and velocity was only one of them. And who has been better than them? Ever? So now do you want to learn how to pitch? Then subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. You don't want to go back to being lied to by the pitching gurus again, do you? Subscribe.